Field here at Mile High Stadium. Today, a good one in store here. It's the New England Patriots and the Denver Broncos.
2026 Denver Broncos.
Andres Borregalis ready to get us started. And here we go at Mile High. Starting from the 5. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. Leading them out, someone with a big arm and a field general's mindset, Drake May.
Kate, you watch Drake play this game, and he checks every box you want for a franchise quarterback. Tall, athletic, great arm. Now he's got to take all that wonderful potential into week-to-week productivity.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
Let's see, Kate. Establish the run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's the dream scenario to any contest. And runs like that, it gets the ball rolling.
First down, May. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. George Pickens, the intended target. And it sets up 2nd down.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was, how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical, and that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
3rd down, they need 7. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. On 4th down, Broncos going to call on Jeremy Crawshaw here to punt. Now this one, not much of a chance of it staying in the field of play. They'll mark it out at the 13-yard line. So out come the Patriots, ready for their first possession. They'll be led out by an elite runner, one of the game's top dual-threat young quarterbacks. He was taken 2nd in 2024, Jaden Daniels.
Kate, when you partner a relentless work ethic with elite athleticism, you get Jaden Daniels. He put on an absolute show. One of the best rookie years in the history of the game for a quarterback. And with a work ethic and speed and arm, I don't know why he would ever slow down.
They'll run it with Travion Henderson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Staying on the ground here with Henderson. He's got a gain of 6 there. Kalen Bullock up to make the stop.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'll really break the backs of a defense.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going for it himself. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. They gain 11 on that play. And that's a New England first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
They give now to Henderson. Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
Play action now with Daniels. Big man shooting up the yards. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. Ooh, snaps a little slow. And the kick is blocked. The Broncos have it. And they'll snuff out that return before it gets too far. So just a block, extra points on the play.
It's one of those situations, Kate, where it kind of just felt, actually it looked like they just assumed that that other group was not going to go after that block and just make it a 7-0 game. You can never ever assume anything at any point in this game. Gotta have that sense of urgency to do your job, and they did not as that kick got blocked.
Well, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. Fielded at the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield. The Denver offense taking the field for their second drive. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's May. Hits him on the in route. And they bring him to a halt right at that midfield strike. Marcus Jones ranging over for the stop.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
2nd down now, they need 7. Off the play action, May. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Taking a chance to the end zone. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going, and that incompletion won't help.
Here comes the Broncos punting unit. Marcus Jones back to return for the Patriots. This lands deep into the end zone. We're picking things up at the 20 after the touchback. New England taking the field. Its 2nd series of the game coming up. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them, right? Turn them against their own team. They were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, They're going to start to murmur, and we might even hear a few boo birds.
Daniels on first down. He takes it himself. And Daniels with a smart business decision, sliding down after getting that first.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's good for a Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Henderson here from the gun. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Alex Singleton makes the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
Loss of 6 yards. It's third down. Third and 15.
And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. We've got the Patriots in front. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Patriots football. They're looking at third and very long. Third and long for him here. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
Giving up a touchdown on that last possession, you've got to come back and answer. And they found one on the last couple plays. Recovered a little footing for themselves here defensively and put this offense behind the sticks.
Patriots punt team coming out for the former sixth-rounder Bryce Behringer to do the honors. Ooh, snap came in slow, but he got it away. And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. Denver set to take the field on offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock, but what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10. They go play action. Here's May. Hauled in by Njoku, left side. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. They're both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
He will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
On play action, here's May. Completed over the middle. And he'll manage what he can up to the 48. Jack Gibbons in on the tackle.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Finds the in route complete. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
May off the play fake. Throw secured by George Pickett. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Good for a Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Completes it again to Pickens. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos tie and can take the lead here in the second. George Pickens, the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Will Lutz now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And they'll take the lead.
Broncos 7, Patriots 6.
Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. On the return, here's Travion Henderson. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Patriots and Travion Henderson back out there for their next series. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Hey, I love the jet sweep as much as anybody, Kate. It could be super effective, but here's the deal. Once you send that receiver in motion, well, you're doomed. Because if they bring an edge pressure or there's a blitz, there's really no stopping it. Because once that thing gets started, there's no audibling out of it.
And we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from Mile High in just a moment. Offense to the line, 2nd down. They bring Higgins in motion left. From the gun, it's Daniels. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this one's recovered by the Broncos.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down and 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
The Broncos and quarterback Drake May ready to go once more on offense. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you could go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They're going to throw now following the turnover. A throw right side, caught by Njoku. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. We're back with the NFL on EA Sports. We'll pick up the action back in the second quarter. And they're going to score a touchdown, Denver. The Broncos grow their lead just before halftime. David Njoku, the touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Extra point try now from Lutz. Troubles with the snap, but he still knocks it through. And the Broncos grow their lead to 8.
14, Patriots 6.
Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He dodged the tackle. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Patriots and Travion Henderson back out there for their next series. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Play action now. Daniels connects on the crosser. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Patriots will have a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. That's him on the quick hitter. This goes across midfield and into Broncos territory. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Out of the gun, Daniels. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Patriots first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Short pass caught by his tight end. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Throwing on first down, Daniels. He's got it, in close. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal. Henderson gets it. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Corey Gallis on for the extra point. And he hits the extra point. A little surprised they wouldn't go for two in the tie, but at least he made it, so the lead falls to a single point.
13.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Broncos taking the field for the final time in this first half. And clinging to this 1-point lead, Brock. Probably don't want to risk too much here. Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down. From the gun, it's May. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
So just a 1-point game here at the break, Brock, as we go over to the EA Sports Halftime Reports with our buddy Scott Hansen.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome into the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you on an abridged halftime report. Good competitive first half. This game kind of has a punch-counterpunch feel to it, as reflected on the scoreboard. Tight game going into the second half. Can either team pull away? To find out, let's go back to the stadium and our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Big thank you to our guy Scott Hansen and the gang down in Orlando. Got a close one here, Brock, as our second half gets underway. Here's Lutz set to kick this away.
To kick off for the Broncos.
Fielded by Henderson. Jukes away from one. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Patriots offense out there to start this third quarter. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Starting on the ground with Henderson. Has some daylight through the 40. Has a hole left, room to run. Here we go! Touchdown, New England! The Patriots take the lead right away in half number 2. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Here we go. Mike Vrabel getting his offense set to go for two.
The Patriots will...
Daniels looking to throw. And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another two more to that lead.
You spend all week on two-point plays, trying to get to your best options, but ultimately sometimes the execution of that pass, it doesn't work.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Denver ready for another offensive possession. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
7-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's May. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
May now on 3rd down. Into the hands of Pickett. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
8 yards.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. The gun, they'll give it to him inside. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down at that 17-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. May's going to take it himself. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
11 more yards. That's another Broncos first down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, well, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
No run here. It's McCaffrey. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
Brings up 2nd and
Ooh,
goal.
talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Backed up to the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal. This time it's a passing play. Pressure comes, and there's no place to go. The Patriots got him. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
After the sack, they're left 3rd and goal now from the 13. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Has it in close. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos grab the lead on their first series of the half. George Pickens the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. Puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
So the offense out there, and the Broncos making the call to go for 2 here.
The Broncos will line up for...
Here's the pistol snap to May. And that pass is caught inside the end zone. The 2-point try comes through, and their lead's a field goal now.
Patriots 19.
Well, that right there, a very important 2-point conversion, Brock. Their lead now up to 3. A field goal would only tie this one.
Yeah, the math was pretty easy on that one, right? You know what it does. It puts you up 3 and forces a field goal on the other side. But I'll tell you what else I like there, Kate. It's psychology. Puts a little seed of doubt on that other side. Maybe if you come into this moment later in the game, and certainly an injection of confidence for your offense that they can deliver in the clutch.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Patriots and Travion Henderson back out there for their next series. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Defense showing blitz. Daniels completed over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st down, Patriots.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Trying an inside give to Henderson. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
This is Henderson on 2nd down. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Sticking with Henderson. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. He dropped it. He dropped the interception. That was a risky throw and a check down of all things. Nearly went the other way, but only an incompletion on 2nd down.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Gets everything he has under this one. And it is incomplete. Went big on the final play of our 3rd quarter. And nothing comes from it as we hit the break. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Patriots with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry. The Patriots have their punting unit out. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Slow snap, but he's able to get this one away. And this was pylon hunting for a moment, but it's over the goal line and out the side of the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Bronco offense. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. He gets it on the design keeper. And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
I can promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Running back motions right. Made out a throw on 3rd. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They get 22 out of that play. And it's going to be 1st down Denver.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. May now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. Escapes a defender. Gets it to the 15. And he can't finish it off in the end zone, but a great effort out of bounds all the way down at the 5. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field, because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he could transform a short completion into a big play.
From the gun, McCaffrey. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. They'll try and punch it in. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
Back to throw it. Dump off caught by his back. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos make it a 9-point advantage. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he Got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Extra point try now from Lutz. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos make it a 10-point ball game.
Broncos 29, Patriots 19.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Patriots running their offense out there. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be sky high right now.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. On the gun, it's Daniels. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So it'll be 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. Throwing now, Daniels. He can run it. He passes the 35. And all the way up to the 42-yard line before he stopped. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for him. We've got 1st and 10. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And their 4th sack of the game right there brings up 2nd down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Patriots down by 10. 2nd down and 19 yards to go after that sack. Daniels now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Tight end in motion right. To throw. He's going to run for it. And he's tackled for a 4th gain.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a 4th down.
Need a touchdown and a field goal. Looks like they want the tougher part first. The offense going for it on 4th down. He finds it beyond the marker. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's 1st down. Throwing from the gun here. Finds the in route complete. And that that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Now Daniels off the play action. He's going to keep it this time. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
As much as you'd like to find a completion and get the ball out of your hands, when a play breaks down, you got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on his ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that.
Only one timeout remaining. They've got to work quickly here. It's 1st and 10. To throw, Daniels. Caught just shy of the goal line. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Working inside the red zone. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown! I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith. Right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
That one splits the uprights. And the Patriots cut it to a field goal game.
26.
So they only have 20 seconds left. They're down a score. This kick has to be perfect. And the kick is recovered by that Broncos hands team. Well done by them. And that should put the finishing touch on this victory. The Broncos and quarterback Drake May ready to go once more on offense. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on 1st down. This looks like a run drawn up for me. So to the side of many mile-high salutes throughout the building. It's a win at home for the Broncos. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
D, all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.